challenges of just keeping a positive outlook right now with the 0-6 start?
Obviously, 0-6 is not ideal, but the guys came to work today, and I think it's just what we've established as our MO. You know, I think this coaching staff and the group of guys we have right now, we know nothing different at this point. Show up to work, do your job, and do it 100%.
Plays do you feel like are working the best for your offense right now? This stuff's actually going pretty well.
Yeah, you know, I think our plays complement each other. When our inside zone stuff like that's working, then our play action pass will work. Our drop back, everything works. You know, when we get going, when we use our tempo, and I think you guys have seen that. When we get rolling, I think everything's going. It's hard for a defense to get set up and adjust.
Is there a play in that box you really like, something that you guys kind of have figured out you might do well?
I couldn't point to one thing. You know, on each given play, you know, I could have the option to throw it out. I could have the option to hand it off. It just depends. You know, I have a lot of free reign sometimes to make a certain decision. So it doesn't really matter what the defense is doing. I think it's more about us.
Now that the immediacy of the process passing you can take from the first 50 or 55 minutes and carry forward to the second half here?
Yeah, of course, there's always a few plays I'd like to have back, like the interception or, you know, a certain pivotal down that could have changed things for us. But for the most part, I thought offensively we were playing pretty well. We obviously got off to a good start. There's always things I'd like to change for sure.
What do you guys as players and what do coaches do to, I guess, fight off that idea that people can get used to losing? How do you guys keep that edge?
You know, that's definitely a tough one. I think it's just believing in each other, having confidence, despite our 0-6 start, just falling back in our hard work, knowing that it wasn't for nothing, and that we have the capability to win games and play well.
Is there such thing as getting used to losing?
Probably, yeah, I believe so. I think it's more that thing where you're late in the game and it's tight or whatever, and just believing that we're going to win this because this is what we do, as opposed to maybe getting used to losing, having that feeling of doubt. In my mind, I always believe we're going to win, regardless of who we're playing, what time it is in the game. You know, I don't lose that faith, and I believe a lot of us are the same way.
Adrian, what's the advantage of when it's 4th and 1, being in the shotgun rather than being under the center? Which would you prefer?
I mean, we run shotgun, so I prefer shotgun. In my opinion, I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. The running back's kind of at the same depth. There's obviously more of a threat for me to keep the ball as well, so that keeps the defense honest. For me, I don't think there's an advantage one way or the other necessarily, but I know shotgun's the way we do it.
Did it make any difference having Noah on the trip and on the headset and all that through the game for you?
Yeah, I think Noah helps a ton. No disrespect to Matt Masker, of course, but Noah obviously has the experience of UCF. He knows this offense. He's been in lots of games, obviously game action as well. So he definitely provides a different insight, kind of like another coach there. He understands everything that I'm seeing, as well as a bunch. So it just helps having more people to talk through things and kind of give me that feedback.
How'd you hear about it on Friday night that he was eligible?
Yeah, you know, it was kind of a tough situation. Obviously, they sent Matt back home and they brought Noah on the trip, and you know, it was nice to see him. Kind of odd because we haven't seen him all year at away games. So it was good though. It was good having him on the sideline.
How did Matt respond to that? I mean, a lot of guys. I mean, I'm guessing his parents were going out to the game, and it's like, hey, I'm heading back now.
Yeah, you know, Matt's a great guy, and he handled it so well. Honestly, we laughed about it, just kind of how crazy a situation it was. If anyone can handle that type of thing, it's going to be Matt. He's such a quality guy, and he handled it with such poise. You know, he wasn't angry about it. He didn't act sad about it. Obviously, it's probably a disappointing situation for him, but he made the most of it and understood ultimately.
win state championship your junior year?
I did not.
So do you remember the last game that you won as a starter?
It was a playoff game,
Yeah.
quarterfinals against Clovis High School, probably in 2017, 2016.
Somebody who said that would have been your last win for two. I mean, you have to think it would be crazy, right? Somebody would say that.
Yeah, I mean, didn't play football my senior year. It definitely has been a while, but I think the winning culture is installed in me. I don't think I've known anything different throughout my life. I want to win. I believe we're going to win, and I'm a competitive guy. I don't think I'm used to losing. I don't think a lot of the people here are either. We want to win, and we're going to do everything that we can to win.
Adrian, what have you seen from Minnesota, what you've studied so far?
They're a tough team, like every other team in the Big Ten. It's not going to be an easy week for us. They kind of run stuff similar to Northwestern, so that's a little bit easier on us offensively. But it's going to be a good matchup for us. I'm excited to get back in front of the home crowd and get our first win, hopefully.